want to give a testimony real quick, just real quick, because I know, a lot of times people just want me to get to the point, and I understand it. At one point in time, I was, uneducated and just dumb to the LGBT community. And how I reacted in the past was just pretty much immature. I've done videos about the LGBT community, and since then I've erased all of them because my thoughts or the way that I used to think has changed. You know what I'm saying? And now it's all about respecting one another. It's just that plain and simple. It's nothing, complicated about that. It really isn't. It's all about respect and accepting people for who and what they are. It's just that plain and simple. Like, I don't have to practice what you're practicing. I don't have to be, I don't have to love who you love. Just vice versa. You don't have to love who I love. I'm a heterosexual man. I love women. That doesn't mean that another man can't love another man. I can't dictate who you love, who you fall in love with. I just can't. Period. And in the case with religion, not even God. It's obvious because God gave you what? Your own mind. So he doesn't dictate who and what who you fall in love with. So how can I do it as a human being? That plain and simple. The moment I got educated by my man Joe, and he broke it down, and he we sat down one day and he just broke it down, and I was like, yo, I never looked at it like that. You see, the young always have to educate the old, because us older people, we have just this stern, strong state of mind, and we don't want to give up nothing. I got a father right now that's just stubborn. He don't see things no other way. And for those people that are closed-minded, they're gonna always live a miserable life. Always. Me, I'm open-minded. I'm open-minded to change, meaning my state of mind. And within that, ever since I've educated myself, ever since I had that powwow with Joe Sig, my man, pause, I've been a better person. I can understand now. I don't agree with your lifestyle, but I can understand now. I can understand and I can see what you're going through when trans women are shot and killed because they're trying to be a woman. That doesn't make sense to me. If you're not bothering anyone, why do you have to die based on what you believe? Doesn't that sound familiar? See, this is the problem with the world today. Everything has to be monolithic. Everything, religion. There's only one God. Everything has to be monolithic. And it's not. That's not how the world works. That's not how humans function. And I just don't understand how we can't love one another, regardless of race, regardless of what gender or whatever you are. Why we can't love one another and accept one another. I'm not telling you that, I'm not inviting you over for Thanksgiving. I don't want to play one-on-one with you in basketball, but I can still love you. I may not necessarily agree, and I'm talking on a more broad aspect. I'm not talking specifically to the LGBT community. I just don't understand how we can't accept people for who and what they are. And let me tell you something. This is dedicated specifically to the LGBT community. I don't understand why y'all want to be accepted. Why y'all asking for acceptance from people. As long as you can look in that mirror and you accept yourself, that's the only accept you need. That plain and simple. As long as you can look at yourself in the mirror and love who and what you are, then you don't need my acceptance. Period. That's how I live life. I don't need nobody to accept who and what I am. As long as I got me, that's all I need. Period. It's just that plain and simple. We need to stop this. We need to tear down these walls that have been built for years upon years upon years, that have been ingrained in our brains. And that ignorance that has been engraved in our brains is slowly but surely eating our brains away. Period. So what I'm saying is, I like women. I love women. But if a man loves another man and a woman loves another woman, then it is what it is. This is the problem with people. I'm gonna get to the point. Just bear with me. This because people need to hear this. This is the problem in today's society. Stop worrying about what people do in their own bedrooms. Stop worrying about that. That is none of your business. What I do in my bedroom with my old lady, as they say in the South, it's none of your business. And vice versa. Stop telling your business. Stop telling people what you do in the bed with someone. It's none of my business. What happens in the bed stays in the bed. It's just that plain and simple. If people mind their own goddamn business, we wouldn't be in this situation right about now. We just wouldn't. So, now that we got that out of the way, I'm gonna make this real short and simple because it is. I've seen on the news, like, I've been here for like 6 years, and then I went to Atlanta for about 2.5 and came back. So a total of like 7 years I've lived in Charlotte. And every year I see on the news, they have the Gay Pride parade. It goes, I think, from North Tryon all the way to South Tryon. And when there's different festivals and different things like that goes on around the city, y'all come out, in the boatloads. So I'm looking from the outside in. I'm not internally involved in the LGBT community. I don't know anyone that's part of that community. I get my basic information from the news, or I might look at one of these local magazines and, see what's going on in the city, and just so happen I see, okay, they're having this festival, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? So from the outside looking in, externally, it seems as though that the LGBT community is good here. Charlotte is all about growth. So within saying that, it's just that plain and simple. It's all about mentally growing, physically growing, spiritually growing. I don't see any problems here. The millennials definitely dominate the Charlotte, in specific, Uptown, South Boulevard, and South End. Of course, the old heads are getting older, and they're gonna be on their way out. And there's a new generation coming in, and that new generation is accepting people and loving one another. Let me tell you something. I'm a 90s guy, man, and I remember, I felt out of place, when I was in the 90s. And what I mean by that is, I just didn't understand why we had so much hatred. I had the same hatred. I was very eager to pick up a gun or to pick up a knife. I really wanted to be involved in the violent culture that we practice. Until one day I'm sitting here saying, this is not even my, what is it? This is not my vibe. This is not who I am. I mean, we were always mean all the time, just frowning for nothing. I'm glad that it's 2020. Now I can walk around with flip-flops, I can smile, I can laugh all day, and I don't have to worry about somebody judging me, telling me that I'm soft, that I'm weak. Just because I'm laughing? Just because I want to have fun? Just because it's hot as hell outside, I'm wearing flip-flops, I'm soft? Come on, man. I love that it's 2020 because things are so slowly but surely changing. Now, some for the bad, some for the worse, but then some for the better, some for the good. But yeah, man, we just gotta learn how to respect and accept one another. And I'm telling you that this world that we live in we can live a wonderful life here. But the moment we continue to hate people just because of the color of their skin, the moment we continue to hate people just because a man loves another man and a woman loves another woman, man, it's always gonna end tragic. It just is. Period. So I hope that this helps you all out. In conclusion, I see that Charlotte is accepting. I don't know how to put it. The LGBT community. That you're welcome here. And like I said before, I may not. Well, let me be straight up. I don't agree with your lifestyle, but that does not mean. Don't take that soundbite and run with it. Listen to the rest of it. I still accept and respect who and what you are. I have no choice. I'm a human being. And at the end of the day, so are you. You got a heart, lungs, you have feelings just like I do. It's that plain and simple. Other than that, I want you to like, comment, subscribe, and definitely share this video.